Welcome to the Journaling Sanctuary. I'm so glad that you're here. If this is your first time at exploring journaling, I hope and pray that you'll just fall in love with this beautiful practice. If you're an old hand at journaling and you're just here to maybe learn some different ways of journaling or just to have the habit reinforced, welcome. January is such a beautiful time to begin or to recommit to the habit of journaling. You know, we're in that beautiful phase where we've crossed the threshold from one year into the next. It's kind of like this hush season. It's a kind of a sacred season. Everybody's a little bit more relaxed. We're all moving a little bit slower. We're thinking about the year. We're pondering how can we make it different maybe to last year, or how can I keep the good stuff that I experienced last year and this year. And so it's just this beautiful space when we're recommitting to habits and to the year to actually begin this process of thinking and journaling and writing and getting in touch with our heart and our dreams and our vision and our ideas. So welcome and congratulations on making the decision to maybe implementing or exploring implementing some new practices in 2025. Some of the questions some of you might have is around journaling is, I'm not good at writing. I wasn't good at writing at school. My grammar's not good. I don't know how to spell. I find it really hard to actually physically write. That's okay. This isn't school. This is just about you writing things down. Nobody's going to be seeing it. It's just you, your soul, your pen, your paper, and just the process of beginning to write. You don't have to use lines. You can just squiggle all sorts of almost like graffiti if you want to. You can draw pictures. If you're ADHD, you might actually find journaling using pictures is much more effective. So there's all sorts of different ways, but I guess the bottom line is you don't have to be good at writing to actually journal. This is your thoughts, your time. Some people have questions around how much time should I give to journaling? Well, that's again a personal question. For me, I journal every day and have been doing that for about 30 years, and I love that process. But for other people, that's too much. That's not their thing, and so some people might journal 2 or 3 times a week or once a week, and they just pour their thoughts out in those shortened periods of time. It's not the amount of times that you're journaling or the length of time that you give to journaling. It's just the practice of it. It's just the rhythm, whatever you choose to do, whether it be 1 day a week or 3 days a week or every day. Just commit to that for a period of time and just see the difference that it might make. What do I need to bring to these journaling sanctuaries? Well, I always think that whenever you're journaling, you need your favourite mug, a candle can help, a journal, some textures, some pens. I love coloured pens. Some days I want to write in a different colour, or sometimes when I'm journaling, all of a sudden I'll stop and I'll use a different colour just to highlight something that's really important to me. And then the other thing that you always need to bring is your authentic, honest self, and that's the most critical thing to bring. I'm scared about sharing. This pops up constantly. This isn't a share or die space. You're not going to be asked to share your intimate conversations that you're having with yourself. At the end of the sessions in the live workshops, we are going to come back and we're going to have a conversation around how did you find the practice? But that's a very different conversation to tell me what you actually wrote. And so that conversation is going to be around how do we find that practice of journaling, that type of journaling? Did I like it? Did I not like it? That kind of thing. Why journal? Well, there's lots of reasons for it. It does increase our connection. It increases our sense of energy because we get more focused and we get more clarity. It helps us to be more resilient. It helps us to clarify and to check in on our soul. And it also heals. It's a very healing, soothing practice. And so I just want to encourage you to, just give it your all. Really enter into the process of exploring, is this a practice that might work for me this year? Might it be a bit of a game changer for myself? I have found that journaling has both saved me and it's changed me. I've found it a very powerful practice, and I hope that as you explore the different kinds of journaling, that you also will find it a very powerful practice. So I'm going to invite you to the first session, which is about how journaling shapes our soul.